Hi guys, welcome back to the interview call. My name is Tyson Mitsuki. After about probably last interview call that we had was in February, March, April, May, 4-month delay. We got some awesome people that I'd like to welcome to the show. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hi, I am Buddhacrous from IPlayCOD.com. I am a moderator and also the video media manager, handling the YouTube, the Twitch, also helping out on the Facebook and Twitter with the other admins.
And my name is JonTheGeekGuy. I'm also from IPlayCOD.com. I am also a forum moderator, and I guess my title would just be Captain of Awesomeness. I occasionally help out Buddhacrous with some of the video stuff, helping out with the live streams, and occasionally recording some videos, and just doing general Call of Duty community stuff.
All right. So this basically will be IPlayCOD edition of the interview call. But first, I guess I want to know more about who are exactly, or not exactly, but what does Buddhacrous and JonTheGeekGuy do outside of the internet, like day jobs, whatever?
Well, for myself, I just do all kinds of customer service jobs, just depending on whatever job I'm at now. But other than that, I just play video games on the regular. If I'm not playing, just on my own, I'm playing with my wife. She also is a gamer, and so sometimes we'll partake in nice co-op games, or I'll just have to sit back and watch her play as she hogs the TV and computer. But also, just post stuff on my channel. I like to do Let's Plays, full playthroughs of games, things like that. I find those fun to watch, and so I thought it'd be fun to make those.
All right. So how about you, Johnny?
Well, of course, staying true to my name, I am a geek. I do work in IT for a living. It's a great job. I really love it. I work for a Microsoft partner, and it's something that I truly enjoy. And, of course, I got to love my Star Trek, my Star Wars, and all those kinds of things. Playing video games, working out, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Doing honor to your name, John the Geek Guy. But now that you mentioned the whole posting about to your YouTube channel, Buddha, do you are you the kind of people that makes a little income from YouTube, or you don't rely on those? I guess that's a no.
I wish. No, I mean, it's right now it's just a hobby, and I definitely use some of the press that I get from IPlayCOD, to kind of help me grow my channel on my own. But for that, all of my great ideas, all of my A-game material, most of my work goes directly to the iPlayCOD site and YouTube, and so I really don't have time to invest a whole lot of my free time into my own channel. It's definitely something I would like to shoot for one day, but for now, I'm just doing it in my spare time or whenever I feel. If I have a game like, recently I did BioShock Infinite. If I have a game that I like and I'm like, hey, you guys want to watch me play this? And I'll throw it up there. Doesn't take too much effort, but
because everybody wants to watch Buddha play with himself.
Hey, that one I was playing with Kat. We all know people like to watch me play with Kat.
I don't think that that's even that even goes against.
Oh wait, we're talking about video games here. Oh, my bad.
All right. So the important
Rated M for mature folks.
So I guess the question here, since John the Geek Guy works at IT, Windows 7 or Windows 8?
What do I use?
What do you prefer? Because using prefers. Like for instance, I've used Windows 8, but after maybe an hour, I just went back to Windows 7.
I think that's the problem.
Johnny, being an IT guy and working for Microsoft, that he's a big Apple fanboy. He's a closet Apple fanboy.
That would definitely help me whenever I get problems with my computer, an Apple computer. I could ask John the Geek Guy for a fee to actually give me advice on what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure John would just tell you throw it out the window.
Oh God.
Yeah, you couldn't afford me. Actually, I gotta say, I like Windows 8. I mean, Windows 8 has everything that Windows 7 has, plus it has more. So that's like, I mean, working in IT and working with Microsoft products every day, obviously I'm gonna, I'm paying attention to what is new and what's into something. So I'm gonna be using the latest and greatest because it's there and I know about it, right? So, I mean, I think a lot of people when it came out with Windows 8, I mean, now that we're on the subject of tech, a lot of people don't like change. Computer users don't like change, and if they have to like spend an hour or two learning something new, they're just going to say, "Oh, screw it," and I'll just go back to whatever I was doing before. And I think that's kind of the problem. If they actually like, I mean, when I first got Windows 8, I sat down, I spent 3 hours just going around and learning all the different things, and I know my way around it just as well as I did Windows 7 now, so I have no issues with it. But I think a lot of people just kind of skip that.
And to add what Johnny was saying, and I think a lot of people at first hand, it's just to them, oh, it just got a new face, nothing's changed on the inside. But, I'm sure, John, you working with it, day-to-day basis, like exactly what is different between each two operating systems. And so it gives you a little more incentive to like, hey, this one's much better than this one, and here's why, instead of just this one looks prettier.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just on my personal computer at work. I'm usually working with servers, so it's a little different. But yeah, I mean, I like it, and I like the new features that it brings to the table. There's a lot you can do in it that you couldn't do on Windows 7. Also works great on my tablet. So
just to further go off topic, since we're in the topic of technology, I did think of the whole transition to Windows 7 to Windows 8, which is which requires a new learning curve to probably the switch. John can correct me here. Between Windows 3.1 to Windows 95. Is there something similar? Do you remember?
Oh, jeez, now you're taking me back.
But for matters of security, we're not revealing John the Geek Guy's age. Okay, another disclaimer, go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the same thing could be said for that. It could be said from XP to Vista, right? I mean, people just if there's any kind of little change, people don't like it. I mean, even if it's super easy to use and all you gotta do is just start typing whatever you want, people just don't like change. And I mean, I watched a video on the internet where like this 4-year-old girl like went and sat down in front of a Windows 8 computer she never touched before, just like, oh, I'm going to do this. And the dad's like, how would you do this? She just starts doing stuff, and it was easy. There's a video that tells you Windows 8 in 4 minutes, and they made it easier for the user, but the users want to do things the hard way, and they just don't get it yet. So I mean, that's something that I've noticed with a lot of users. Just don't take the time.
Yeah, it's definitely something that has a learning curve. And you make a valid point, something that not many people are willing to earn the go over it, because you did mention the small changes, like from XP to Vista and then to Vista to 7. While there are changes, it relatively kept the same skin. I guess you could say that basically the interface that just dates back to Windows 95, heavily modified, but it's still a workflow that you follow.
But they did the same thing with Windows 8. So I mean, sure they added a new layer, a new place where you can run apps, but I mean, if you think of the start screen as just an expanded start menu, it operates in exactly the same way. It's easier to use. You just start typing whatever you want, and it's going to show up. You can do global search, so if you start typing, you're not just... I mean, I posted a thread on IPlayCOD in our Technology and Geek section all about Windows 8. They also have the Windows 8 8.1 like service pack coming out soon, which is even better and expands on it. For those that use desktop computers like me, I sit in front of 2 monitors. I'm always on my desktop. You can now boot directly into the desktop. But I mean, the start screen operates just like the start menu. It just takes up your whole screen. It's prettier.
Okay, so now that we got that settled, let's move on to IPlayCOD. At first, it's a website that at least myself, I saw a lot. I saw mentioned a lot of time, but then I didn't took the plunge until April, which is when I made my account. It's the so basically what is IPlayCOD in like the most simple version that you can give.
It is a community of people who have a general interests that are the same, whether they be video games. We got people that are car fanatics. We got people that are gun enthusiasts. But we're just a group of friends, and the one thing that ties us together is that we all, in some way, shape, or form, have a love of Call of Duty. Hell, even some of the people that are on the site don't even play Call of Duty anymore. But It's just a great friend. It's just a great group of friends. It's a community. That's exactly what it is.
By community, we're immediately saying that it's not exclusive. Anybody is free to join. It's not like
Absolutely.
It's not like a clan or anything, or it's not like a members only club. Anybody can go and sign up. It's a quick process. They even have like one of those connect through Facebook buttons. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's an open community. It's an open forum. Anybody's free to go there to post threads, to start discussions, to join up in the conversation. It's open to the public, and that's just it. Again, if you have that love for Call of Duty, or if you're just a conversationalist, you just want to talk to some people.
Yeah,
it's a great place to go to.
So when did IPlayCOD started?
Oh hell.
2009.
I think so. During
back in Modern Warfare 2 days.
I think so. I think it was Modern Warfare 2.
I'm gonna check right now because you got me there. I know I joined the website during Modern Warfare 2 days. The way I found out about it is I think. You know how Facebook suggests pages based on stuff that you like, and so one day the IPlayCOD thing came across with, I do believe it was a contest that they were doing. I think they were doing like a free for all tournament in Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
And that's when I joined up because I think, John, when we went back to my stuff, it says that I've been a member, since let's see here, 2010 is when I signed up for it.
Yeah, and Nelkfuggets, the creator, he joined in 2009, December 2009.
So yeah, that's about when it started up.
Yeah, definitely Modern Warfare 2 days. So how do you find out about IPlayCOD, Young?
For me, I was searching Facebook for people that play COD, and I found the IPlayCOD Facebook page. It's quite a popular Facebook page. There's over. Is it 550,000 likes now?
We are now at 560,000 likes plus.
Yeah, so I mean, I checked it out. Occasionally, I'd see they post a thread on the Facebook that they had on the website, so that brought me to the website. Eventually, I registered, and then the only reason I registered because it kept popping up saying "Register, you noob! Register, you noob!"
So basically, you were what people on the internet consider to be a lurker.
Oh, I lurked actually even after I signed up. I didn't even post until like a month and a half.
Same here. The only thing I think the reason that I had signed up, I remember now, is they had these contests to where you had to like post in a thread. Mm-hmm. In order to do your entry for, I think they were giving away Modern Warfare 2 map packs. And then after that, the free-for-all contest, and that's where I actually met people and started talking to people.
I think really that's what does it. Once you meet people in the community, like the regular members, and you start realizing like just what awesome people they are, how much of a mature community it is. You don't have, I mean, a lot of these other gaming forums, everybody's really confrontational. They're always getting each other faces. And we on IPlayCOD we just have discussions, and people are real sort of respectful to one another, and I think that's really what really does it. So I mean, now just over 2 years later, I've got almost 10,000 posts because it's just got that community atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that at least in my case, besides IPlayCOD, I visit other forums, and I usually hang out in the Call of Duty forums because hey, that's what I like. But there's always the complaint threads, the fighting, all the negativity of it. It is kind of disheartening. So seeing a community like IPlayCOD, which is more where people can have differences about one topic or the sort, but still keep it respectful, it makes one hopeful. I guess you would say. So this is more like trivia, but since the time you joined to the time that we're in now, can you recall any of the original members or the people you talked to with a lot back in the day, and you still talk to them today?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, we got like...
I'm probing your memory.
Buddhacrous and Gamer Girl, Thumper...
For the most part, the original people that I remember playing with, are still the biggest group of friends that I have, like, in a long time. I've been friends with these guys since 2009. We all know each other, not so much in our personal lives, but, we talk about our personal lives. It's social media. We're on each other's friends list on Facebook. We know each other on Twitter. And, we talk every so often. Somebody will open up to somebody about something else other than, what's going on the site. And I can think off my hands, like, 10 people that I have been talking to on, nearly a day-to-day basis that were here when I first started talking in the community. IPC King, Pickle, Thumper, John the Geek Guy, Gamer Girl. A lot of these people are still people that I'm talking to on a daily basis or gaming with.
Okay.
Coincidentally, all staff. But
Yeah.
I mean, even a lot of our senior members, our prestige members, the elite members that we have, we play with them quite often, and we have a lot of them that they've been around. They're posting. We've been friends for the longest time. They're on my friends list on Xbox, and a lot of them, we used to play Clan Ops and stuff like that when that was going on, and like to this day, they're still sort of the main gang that I play with. There's probably about 20 or 25 different people that are from IPlayCOD that I play with on a constant basis.
Okay. Johnny mentioned the Prestige members. What are those?
Prestige members are people that, in one way or another have gotten to this prestige status, which gives you access to forum games, gives you access to specific areas of the forums that aren't available to normal members. You get to use a chat box. You get first pick in some prize pools, things like that. With that, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. It's either, tenure members who have shown, their dedication to the site by posting, by staying active. And, every so often what we'll do is we'll go through and, with the moderators and the staff, select a few people that are deserving of it. And we'll hand that down to them. It is also available for purchase if people want to buy the Prestige membership. I think it's a month-to-month cost or something like that, or you can buy it in 3-month increments.
I think there's also a year one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and so that's something that they could do as well if they wanted to. But it's just a more honed in group of people that have dedicated their time to the website.
Mm-hmm. Also, the other thing that I found kind of curious is that the sheer number of members partaking in this community has also pulled some people from the actual from the dev teams, the big YouTubers. I remember seeing Drifter roaming around there. I've also seen Foxhound, which is he's a chief moderator at the Call of Duty forums. Any other big people that you can recall off the top of your head?
Oh yeah, we got lots. We got there's Candice Lexia, who's the community manager over at Infinity Ward. She's on there as well, as well as Undead Man Walking. He's one of the online services teams guys there. He helps take care of the cheaters on Infinity Ward games. We have Lord.
Rob.
Yeah, Rob. A lot of the Call of Duty VIPs, the guys that have gotten invited out to Call of Duty events, are on there as well.
People like Prestigious Key, or as you mentioned, Drifter,
Lord,
Rob
Those
Stang,
guys.
Lord, Move. Well, we got a lot of YouTubers because a lot of YouTubers come here. We'd like to think that we helped some of these guys, with spreading their awesome videos here first,
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers are just crazy. I mean, we're the second largest Call of Duty website for people to come talk, other than the official Call of Duty forums.
Yeah, as far as the independent forums go for Call of Duty, we are the biggest. We have I believe it's over 55,000 members now. We have over 24,000 threads, and over 400,000 unique posts on the website. So I mean, it's a great place for discussion, and as Buddha said a little earlier, it's not just Call of Duty. There's a video game section. We talk about Halo or Battlefield, or there's a technology and geek section. A lot of guys go on there and ask. Well, they'll usually ask me questions about how to fix a problem on their computer. We have a section dedicated to military and retired military persons. You'll find me in there as well. Sports sections, TV and movies, music, like everything that you could possibly want to talk about in a community, and that's all there. So it really is just an awesome place to be. Sure.
Okay. And kind of to give closure to the forum topic before I move on to the live streams, because like mentioned earlier, Buddha is the video media manager for IPlayCOD, and he can talk about the live streams in a bit more detail. What do you guys feel? What was the success of IPlayCOD? Of being this big, awesome community that that everybody can join to, when basically just started off like everybody else.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much exactly it. The fact that it is a community and it's not this, super being, all high powered, entity that, is just there for you to gaze at. We're very involved with the people, on a daily basis, not, just in the live streams, but, talking to people. This is something where people can come and actually talk to these people that they, see posting YouTube videos or see live streaming or, things like that. As opposed to, with developers, they do some community type things, but it's on a rare occasion. With us, you can actually come and talk to us on a daily basis in these live streams. You can tweet at us and we'll respond, things like that. And I think with that being attainable, it kind of opens it up more to the people that feel, they want to hold on to something a little more than just, oh, well, hey, that's a Call of Duty VIP. I'll never talk to them,
And I think another thing that, like, if you're asking what contributed to our success, I think another thing would be, a lot of the staff, and even some of the staff that has sort of retired and moved on from being staff, put a lot of work into the site. I mean, there's been times where, like, you'd have a staff member that, for whatever reason, was, I don't know, giving away a Microsoft points card that they bought with their own money, and they would go on and say, okay, if you want to, in order to get in on us, you got to be a member of this community, right? And so, I mean, we like to draw people in, and then, of course, once they see how awesome it is, they stick around. So we've had a lot of hard work from our staff and former staff as well, and even a lot of our senior members are also go out and sort of plug the site, show people how great it is, and then, once the people see that, they're gonna want to stick around.
Yeah, and we kind of like to look at Gamer as our mascot. She's essentially the one going out there, looking through. Well,
I would say ambassador.
I don't think she'll be pleased when she hears.
Ambassador. She is our ambassador.
I don't think she'll be pleased when she hear that you refer to her as her mascot.
No, we're gonna have like a big foam Price suit or Captain Price. She'll be dressed up. Call of Duty.
No, but she just goes out there on Twitter and like just looks for people that are tagging Call of Duty things, or like, that are posting general Call of Duty things, and she will go out and tell them about the site. She will refer them to the site here, and she'll always start conversations here. And that's kind of a lot of what Johnny was talking about, people that just spread the word about it. And, you got the people here that are, so appreciative of everything that we do here, that they want to tell their friends about it. They want to bring other people here so they can enjoy it as well.
Wow, that's awesome. Now I know that I should get Gamer on the interview sometime. All right, so that's it. So that's the forum topic closed. Let's talk a little bit about the live streams. It's from what I've seen, and I may be mistaken here, is usually Easter egg hunting that you guys do, Buddha?
We've been doing that a lot here, only because there's been a lot of excitement about the zombies. We do open lobby stuff, that's normally what we do, but it's just been here recently. We've all been excited about the zombies with the new map packs coming out and everything, and all the stuff that's being discovered about little hidden Easter eggs. But no, we actually do open lobby type stuff. We'll do just game nights where people can come watch, us play games, maybe not necessarily join, but, kind of watch us just shoot the shit, essentially, to where we'll just all be talking, having a discussion. Also things like, aside from that, maybe a tournament or so, and it's a bunch of different things that we actually do there.
Who are the I did see you streaming. I did saw John streaming. Who are the usual suspects, I guess you would say, that do these open lobbies or make use of the live stream thing that IPlayCOD offers?
It changes.
It is a combination of people. Myself, JonTheGeekGuy, and sometimes Sergeant Cortez will actually do stuff for us. Both of them, have helped out on the YouTube before. They're well trusted with this kind of thing, and so because of course, anybody can stream to it if they wanted to, if they had the means to. It's just who we choose, to represent the site. And both of them have been here quite a while. Both of them have contributed a great deal to the site. And so that's why I selected them to help out with that kind of thing. Okay. And so those are the usual people that you'll see. I'm sure as a lot of the regular members, the admins, things like that, or the other YouTubers get, stuff to start a live stream, things like that, they may be able to in the future. You may be seeing other people live stream on the channel as well in the future. And again, that's part of the whole community aspect of it. It's not, it's not my live stream, it's our live stream.
A lot of fun. We have a lot of zombies are probably my favorite thing to do.
I love zombies. I love zombies, and I love playing custom games too, because the main thing about that is it's so hard to put together a lobby on your own to do custom games with 18 people. You inviting friends, things like that. You may not have 18 people on your friends list willing to play Michael Myers, and that's part of the reason why we do the open lobby stuff too.
Okay, so back to the kind of game my train of thought back. So about the Easter eggs thing, you did said there were excitement about the new zombies maps, but is there a sort of did you actively engage in competition with the other people on YouTube that are also finding the Easter eggs?
It was a friendly contest, but I wouldn't call it a direct competition. But
let me in on this.
Okay, do it. Go, John.
I gotta weigh in on this. There's one thing that that happened. Like we had people in our live stream. We had at one point we had about 1,000 people watching our live stream when we were looking for these Easter eggs. And we actually had people typing in. I mean, everybody's heard, when everybody hears about zombie Easter eggs or zombies in general, they're thinking of one sort of major YouTube channel in general. NGT Zombies. Everybody knows them. They're the guys. You want to know something about zombies? They know it. They're the guys, right? I love those guys. I think they got great videos, great content, and they're a lot of fun to watch. And there I was streaming, and I'm reading in the chat that these people are comparing us to NGT Zombies, and I was just blown away and super flattered by it.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah,
it's like, whoa, we're like Next Gen Tactics. You're watching us instead of watching Next Gen Tactics. It's very humbling to hear stuff like that.
I believe I was in that same live stream too.
and especially for Johnny and myself, he's essentially my second in command with the video and live stream stuff. This isn't what we do for a living. This is just us doing this as a hobby, doing it for the community. So when we hear stuff like that for something like we're not even, really, I guess trying. I don't want to say we're not trying, but it's not our full-time job. It's humbling to hear, even when you're just doing something that you think is no big deal. To have people compare you to big-name YouTubers. One thing to reiterate the whole community aspect of it, we get a lot of people that come in that say we're a lot better than other live streams because we're sitting there and talking with the people in the chat. The majority, whenever we do zombies or whenever we do open lobbies, our main guys, the people that are prestige members or staff, myself or Johnny, we always have the chat open. And we don't do any kind of stream delay, so we're just sitting there having a conversation with everybody that's in the live stream.
Yeah, and we'll give shout outs to that guy or whatever. Like it's
we'll talk to people, we'll shout out people, specifically that guy. And a lot of people tell us, hey, nobody else does this. Normal Twitch, streamers don't engage with the fans that often, and I think that's something, again, it's just part of the community, part of what we do.
Yeah,
I don't know why more people don't do it.
Okay, so one last question, and then we'll wrap up the live stream part. Back when the whole live streaming idea was being materialized, would you say there was a demand for it, or it had it stumbled across some rocks, metaphorically speaking, or did it came out to be a huge success?
It started off a little rough, mainly because, you're going from not doing one thing to just, okay, hey, this is what we're going to start. So we definitely had a rough patch to where, we weren't getting that many views. But I think we started off on a good foot because I think the first live stream we did, we kind of hyped it up because it was right before Black Ops 2 came out, Johnny, wasn't it? When we streamed, or no? Oh, our first live stream was the
Extra Life.
was Extra Life. Yeah, yeah, we had a great time with that. Our first live stream ever was for Extra Life, which is a charity for sick children's hospitals around the country. I mean, even in other countries. It's a nationwide event, it's a worldwide event. And we live streamed doing a 24-hour live stream of all kinds of different Call of Duty games for that. That was our first ever live stream. And I think the idea came because Johnny was the one that orchestrated that for us last year. And he came up to us, asking what we could do for it. And I came out with, hey, let's do it live. Let's see what we can do. I had just gotten a new graphics card. I wanted to put it to good use, and that's what we did. We live streamed it. It was a lot of fun.
Do you remember which organization did you supported, and more or less how much did you make for the people?
Actually, like Extra Life has kind of been like my baby. It's something I'm really, really passionate about. I mean, I like playing games, but more importantly, I got a real soft spot in my heart for these children's hospitals and what they do and that kind of thing. So the hospital that we were raising money for last year, and I'm gonna only say last year because this year is going to be a little different, was the hospital for sick kids in Toronto, Ontario, which is where I'm from. And we had set a goal for $1,000. We live streamed it. We had a lot of fun doing it, by the way, and we actually had a lot of, through the generous contribution from a lot of people. We raised over $1,300, so we beat our goal, which was great. And we also to those that were able to be generous enough to donate to such an awesome cause, we were able to give away prizes. So I think last year we gave away Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Prestige Edition, regular edition of the game, a bunch of Microsoft Points cards, DLC.
PSN cards, Call of Duty Endowment dog tags. It was just a lot of swag that we had available to give out.
Yeah, wow. So it was really cool, and like I said, it's something that I'm so passionate about. Like in the coming weeks here, people are going to be going to LA to go see COD Ghost multiplayer. I'm going to be at Sick Kids Hospital for the pre-event for this year, and this year we're actually doing it with not just myself, but it's going to be kind of an IPlayCOD thing. Right now, it's open to staff. We're going to have a staff team that may change in the future, and we're going to have all the staff raising money. So we're going to try and, as a team, as an Extra Life team, we're going to try and raise an even larger sum of money. So since we're sort of scattered all over North America, we have moderators living in different states, staff living in different states, and then me up here in Canada. So I mean. In terms of because a lot of the donations are tax deductible, so people that pretty well live anywhere will be able to donate to whoever their local community hospital is and support that. And we're also going to have some awesome prizes this year, even better than last year. I'm in talks with some pretty big rollers in the Call of Duty community and gaming community, prestige memberships at iPlayCOD, like just a whole lot of different things that can be won by those that are generous enough to be able to donate and support this great cause. And once again, we will be live streaming it. Some of those that may saw last year may remember something about me wearing a dress and when that's might have been
that
wondering.
Was promised if we got past our goal by a certain time. So it still has not happened.
You might have been wondering when that's going to happen. And let me assure you that it is coming. It is going to happen. And actually, I'm going to take the opportunity of wearing a dress to actually promote our event this year because that we're going to get more views that way, right? I mean, who doesn't want to see me in a dress? That's friggin' hot. So obviously, a lot of people are going to come out, just to watch that, and then they'll hear about the Extra Life event and hopefully tune in this year and maybe able to donate to a children's hospital and help out some of these sick kids.
Yeah, I did. I did remember. I think last year the one I watched was Infinity Wars. I donated to I don't remember what was Candice's sponsor, which was the organization she was sponsoring, but I remember donating for it. It was a lot of fun watching all the things and most of the people that do this are I'm like bless their hearts. So yeah, that's live streams topic covered. I did wanted to talk a little bit about the ghost announcements, but we're kind of short on time. So let's do. What do you expect to see in the multiplayer reveal on August 14th, I believe. Let's do a short one.
I think something that me and John can both agree on. We both want to see the RCX dog.
I think,
awesome.
I mean, one thing you could be sure of is no matter what we see at the Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer reveal, you'll be able to find out about it first by going to IPlayCOD.com. Because we are sending we did get invited to that, so our administrator, Nuckfuggets, will be heading out again to check out the COD Ghost multiplayer firsthand, get a first look at it, and you can be sure that we're going to be bringing it right to our members on IPlayCOD.com for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll actually have a portion on our website. You know, if you look under site news, announcing it, because what Matt's going to do is he's actually going to take some questions that people are coming up with in the forums, you know, directly to the developers, and you know, try to find things out for us if it's not shown in the trailers and stuff. So
that's
definitely something to look forward to.
No death streaks.
That's awesome. I don't want to wrap up this interview without exhorting our listeners to go sign up at IPlayCOD.com. I feel you'll find an awesome community there. Is there any way to reach out to you guys directly other than the forums?
Definitely on our Twitters. Yeah, if you want to link our Twitters down there, you know, it's just @Buddhacrous and @JonTheGeekGuy respectively, you know, so they can talk to us directly. That's probably the best way to get a hold of us outside of just, you know, talking to us on the forums.
Yeah, if you don't have Twitter, we're also on Facebook as well. Same thing, JonTheGeekGuy and Buddhacrous.
Okay, so thank you guys for coming out.
Pleasure.
This has been the Interview Call. We'll see you next month for FYCoDcast 13.
Take it easy, guys.